Hi everyone, before we start presentation, first I will introduce myself. My name is Rizka Anissa Purnamazega. I am a student at University of Nias Raya. I'm majoring in English department and now I am in semester 4. I think that's all for the introduction. Let's go to the presentation. Enjoy watching! Okay, on this occasion, I will report the result of my third reading. The title is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The author is R.Covey. He is American educator, author, businessman, and speaker. The publisher is Michael Gracio. Data published is 2004 at United States. Number of page is 172 page and consists of 7 chapters, and the genre is non-fiction. I have made an outline of the contents of the book from its part and I will report it to you. Because this book discusses 7 habits of being an effective people. Each chapter discusses 1 habit each. In the first chapter discusses about the first habit, there is be proactive. Your life doesn't just happen whether you know it or not. It is carefully designed by you. The choice, after all, are yours. You chose happiness, you chose sadness, you chose decisiveness, you chose ambivalence, you chose success, you chose failure, you chose courage, you chose fear. Just remember that every moment, every situation provides a new choice. And doing so, it gives you a perfect opportunity to do things differently to produce more positive results. Proactive people recognize that they are responsible. They don't blame genetics, circumstance, condition, or conditioning for their behavior. A proactive person uses proactive language. I can, I will, I prefer, and so on. And the next chapter discusses about habit 2, that is begin with the end in mind. So, what do you want to be when you grow up? That question may appear a little trite, but think about it for a moment. Are you right now who you do want to be, what you dream you are be, doing what you always wanted to do? Sometimes people find themselves achieving victories that are empty, success that have come at the expense of things that were far more valuable for them. Habit 2, based on imagination, the ability to envision in your mind what you can at present see with your eyes. Habit 2 into real life is to develop a personal mission statement. Your mission statement makes you the leader of your own life. You create your own destiny and secure the future you envision. In the third chapter, discusses about habit 3, that is put first thing first. Habit 1 says you are in charge, you are in creator. Being proactive is about choice. Habit 2 is the first or mental creation. Beginning with the end in mind is about vision. Habit 3 is the second creation, the physical creation. This habit is where habits 1 and 2 come together. It happens day in and day out, moment by moment. It deals with many occasions addressed in the field of time management. Habit 3 is about life management as well, your purpose, values, roles, and priorities. What are first things? First things are those things you personally find of most worth. In the 4 chapters, discusses about habit 4, that is think win-win. Think win isn't about being nice, not as a quick fix technique. It is a character-based code for human interaction and collaboration. We think about you lose or of you win I lose. Live around, and if you get a big pitch, you don't get any more. We all play win since life is a cooperative arena, not a competitive arena. We win is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human interaction. Win means agreements or solution or mutually beneficial and satisfying. In the chapter 5 discusses about habit 5. people, you probably seek first to be understood. You want to get your point across, and doing so, you may ignore the other person completely. Pretend that you're listening, selectively hear only certain parts of the conversation, or attentively focus on only the words being said, but miss the meaning entirely. So, why does this happen? Because most people listen to intend to reply, not to be understood. You listen to yourself as you prepare in your mind what you are going to say, the question you are going to ask, and so on. You filter everything you hear through your experience, your frame or reference. And the chapter 6 discusses about habit 6, there is synergize. To put it simply, synergize means two heads are better than one. Synergize is the habit of creative cooperation. It is teamwork, open-mindedness, and the adventure of finding new solutions to all problems. But it doesn't just happen on its own, it is a process, and through this process, people bring all their personal experience and expertise to the table. Together, they can produce far better results than they could individually. Okay, in the last chapter discusses about the habit 7, there is sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw means preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have. It means having a balanced program for self-renewal in the various areas of your life: physical, social, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Here are some examples of activities: physical, beneficial eating, exercising, and resting, social, emotional. Sharpen the saw keeps your face. You so continue to process to other 6 habits. You increase your capacity to produce and handle the challenges around you. Without this renewal, the body becomes weak. To mind mechanical, to emotion rouse, the spirit insensitive, and the person selfish. Okay guys, I think that's all I can say. If you have any question, you can submit in the comments column.